Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account review in Summoner's War. Today we are on Nine's account and it's an account in Asia server. This one is a special one. It's extremely special because I have never seen a record like this from all of my previous account reviews. It's a first. I'm not saying that there isn't any other accounts like this, but I am pretty sure it is rare because this account has a RTA record that is much higher than his original arena record. And his RTA record is not low. Hey guys, before we start the video, if you guys are interested in getting advice and help from me and other Summoners War players, feel free to join my Discord where the link is in the descriptions below. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, become a Patreon, where the link for it is also in the descriptions. I want to say I appreciate all the support, and believe me, I really do. Anyways, that was it. Let's get back to the video. He has a record that looks like this. What is this record, guys? So this account is in the G3 guild, got G2 in Special League, got G2 in RTA, and then got C3 in regular arena. Guys, what the heck is happening here? He's either really smart or really not smart. Because getting the red star in regular arena should be fairly easy for this account if you look at his units. His box is no joke, and his runes are not far from it either. I mean, this guy got G2 in RTA. Come on, guys. So there's no point of me looking at any other thing in his records. We don't have to look at his dungeon runs. We're just gonna go straight into the box and see what he has. And guys, you guys already saw it. Yes, he has a ragdoll. Okay, he has a ragdoll, and then he has this dark sea emperor, but not as important as the ragdoll. And he did tell me that ragdoll is probably his unit that carried him to high level RTA, but we'll see his entire unit pool and also his runes and see what that shows us. So I am doing an account improvement for this account. I'll be making him an AD and an AO. So we really want to focus on which units he has. Just from the start, he already has a lot of good units. You see the Molong, you see Wusa, you see Anavel, you see the Shihao, you see the Camilla. Sorry, Camilla is not a very good Nat 5, but okay, he has that. Not a lot of water Nat 5s, to be honest. Oh, actually, no, I just missed it. So he has a Belio. He has the new Shadowcaster. Well, not new anymore because they're the Battle Angels. He has the Barbara. And then for his fire units, he has the Carnal, a very good unit for tanky defense. He has the Douglas. He has Bale, Jogan. So he has a lot of units. And we definitely want to see if he has Leo or Triana, which is really important for his AOs. And when we check that out, so we see Chung Pong, we see Tiana, we see Leo, so we already see a whole bunch of ADs and AOs that he can make. He has a Christina, so wow, okay, we already have a couple options for his AO. I'm still debating on what I should do with his AD. The problem is that he has a pretty good AD in my opinion. Oh, he also has the Leah, so maybe we could even go for a fast offense, so we'll try that too. He has a pretty good AD right now that's working really well in C2. Yeah, maybe it's just because it's C2, but he runs something with the Ragdoll and Leo. The problem is I don't have a Ragdoll. I never made an AD with Leo. I really don't want to make this defense, although there are going to be some people that tell me, hey, that's a really good defense, or he can make a really good defense with those units. Why don't you go with that? And the problem is that I have never played with these units, and sadly it's not on my account. I never theory craft. I don't get to see it as much in play, even in G3 Rush, so there isn't much that I could say about this. And sadly, because he does not have the other LD Nat 4s or Nat 5s that are good in arena defense, I don't think I will go with the Ragdoll. It'll be really hard for me to bring this out. Let's see what I decide to do in my improvement video, but at least for now, I am thinking of not bringing out the ragdoll. And if there is anybody that's watching that knows how to utilize this ragdoll in AD, and you know that it's working really well in G2, G3, or even G1, I guess, just please put a comment below, because it will be awesome for this account owner to know that there are these type of defenses that he could run, because he simply has the units, and I'm pretty sure he has the runes. So now let's look at his runes. His rune quality is not low, and I think that it's proven from his G2 record. Yes, maybe he was carried a little from his unit, which is the ragdoll. However, there's so much you could do with one unit, right? So I'm pretty sure the base, his rune box, has a base quality that is pretty up there for this account to actually achieve that goal. So let's look at the slot 1 speed. You can see it's 28 speed, so that's already really fast. And then next is 25, and then 24, 23, 22. So nothing fast as 28, but that's still pretty fast. Slot 3 is a 26, 25, 24. Slot 4 looks like this, 26. That's not being used, which is surprising. 24 and 21. So slot 4 is a little weaker than the other slots. Slot 5, 25, 24, and 23, 22, similar to slot 3. And then finally slot 6 is a 26, 24, 24, 22, 22. Okay, not that bad, but not exceptional, right? I mean, if it's a G2 RTA player, so I was expecting a little more in his RTA, in his Violent Runes, due to the fact that he is running a ragdoll team, meaning that he's not really going too fast. So I was expecting a little more efficient runes, but maybe that's it. Maybe it's just that he has more efficient runes. Maybe we look at HP just for this account. Let's see. So 41% HP, that's awesome. 30%, okay. Let's look at the slot 2s as well, because HP is different here. 34, okay, pretty high. 29, and then another 31, 31. Those are not low. 28, that's a little low. Another 28 that could be grinded to 35, and then finally here at 34. So it does look like he has some tanky runes. Maybe it supports his second turn team. Let's look at Swift. Look at speed. Let's see how fast his Swift runes are, because this will determine if I do want to make that Leo team. Sorry, that Leah team, the light Chun-Li. So whoa, what? What is this garbage? 21? Freak. Then 20. Okay, I see why he's not running a fast defense. He definitely does not have the same rune quality as his Violent Runes. So this is really slow. And then 26, okay, that's not that bad. So slot 1 is just like really weak. Slot 4 is 26. Slot 5 is 26 and then 23. And then slot 6 is a 20. What the heck is this garbage too? 21 on slot 6 and then a 19? Holy cow. This is like really bad. I mean, he has like one fast set, right? Because there's 2 slots that are slow. He still has the other 4 slots that can make up the Swift set. So we could bring out the speed from the other runes. But man, this is pretty bad. This is really bad. I would just tell him to focus on GB12 right now. I understand why he's not focusing on GB12. His box, due to the fact that he has a ragdoll, does not benefit a whole lot from GB12 anyways, because he's probably going second turn all the time. If he wants to run more teams and have a variation, maybe the opponent takes ragdoll, I don't know. If he wants a variation, I think getting better Swift runes right now is a good choice, because right now it definitely looks like a C3 quality Swift runes, or even lower. And when I say C3, I'm talking about C3 RTA. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that have much faster runes than this in C3, so maybe even like a C2 RTA Swift rune quality. So that's pretty bad. Let's look at Will. 23 slot 1, so really slow there too. And then 21, oh my goodness. 28, okay, that's one saving grace there. 20, so slot 4 is okay. Slot 5, 26 is okay. And then slot 6, 28, okay, so those are good. His slot 1 and 3 are just garbage. Well, slot 1 not garbage, but 23 is not really fast. Come on, guys. That's really sad. So I think Swift runes, so GB12 or MB12 are your candidates to farm, due to the fact that you are missing a lot of speed in these rune sets. Yes, I do understand that you have a second turn team, so I will check one more thing. Let's get the HP. 36, 30, okay. So I'm gonna look at efficiencies for these runes. 43%, okay, that looks very efficient. Looks like a Leo rune if you could put it on him. But Leos are not usually on Will, but still a very efficient rune there. and then 30 here, another 30. Here's 34. Well, it's a slot 4. Usually go HP slot 4 anyways. Here it's another 30. Okay, nothing crazy efficient. But I know that you definitely have runes that are efficient, seeing that everything is grinded, or at least most of them. It looks like you are doing your raid, so I won't talk about that. But definitely it looks like your Violet runes are up there, while as your Will runes are next, and then your Swift runes are all the way down the floor. It's on the floor, guys. It's on the floor. Okay, so for arena offense or arena defense, let's look at it. So this is arena defense. To be honest, I don't really know how this arena defense works. I'm pretty sure everybody's super tanky and pretty slow due to the fact that they have a Leo. It makes no sense to make your team fast or anything when you have a Leo. So let's take a look at the runes first. So this is HP, right? So yeah, really tanky, 56k HP. High accuracy, probably additional damage, right? Yep. And really slow. Same with the ragdoll. Wow, that's really slow ragdoll. So I guess this is how I'm pretty sure he's using the ragdoll anytime he's using the Leo, because really that's the only time you could use the ragdoll, looks like, with this speed. But I don't like ragdoll in this speed because you really are now constricted or constrained with the Leo pick. You have to pick out Leo. You can't pick out anything else. If you don't have Leo, if you use Leo once, you're done. You can't bring out the ragdoll. I mean, I don't know if it's like your 2-goal arena offense, or I mean, sorry, if it's your 2-goal siege like guild offense or something. But yeah, I wouldn't do this. I think it's too restricted to this team. Leo, okay, yeah, really slow, makes sense. Actually, I'm surprised I actually has some speed, but pretty good build. It's on Violent Nemesis. And then the Juno, that is also not really fast, but really tanky build. Pretty low crit rate though. You did give it a revenge set, so I'm pretty sure you want to give it higher crit rate, so when it does get the revenge, it gets the triple crit and then it steals the turn. So build wise, I don't really like it. Let's see what he can make. If I would run this team, if I run his defense, I would put in an Abelio here, because I do think you have to go fast. Your Swift runes are crap. Your Swift runes are really bad. Well, compared to your other runes, okay? Your rune quality overall, I can't say it's bad, right? Because your Violet runes are really good. But your Swift rune was really bad. That's just a fact. So, due to that, I am going to go a tanky team. Although you don't have the great units for a tanky defense, just by the fact that you don't have a good LD nat 4 or 5 that is great for arena defense. That's something that you have no control of. So we won't talk about that too much. I'm going to put in the Darien plus the Triana. And then finally the Cardinal. So in this team, I'm going to see if there's anything we could take from this and put in the Ragdoll instead. I mean, even if you put in the Ragdoll anywhere here, I mean, we have to leave the Cardinal, right? So we have to switch one of these three. And I don't want to switch out the healer. So we have to switch out the Triana or the Darien. But the thing is, he has to be on 100 resistance, because this is Chunk Punk food right now. Unless you put 100 resistance on Ragdoll, he's just gonna get sniped with Chunk Punk and Punk back. So that's the reason why I don't want to put Ragdoll in this team. If you go with this team and put 100 res on all these 3 units, it could get really, really annoying. And the thing is, I'm not gonna make these really fast. I'm gonna make them like plus 100 speed max, and then put as much HP and as much defense as I can with 100 res. I lose to this defense a lot, to be honest. I lose to it a lot, and it's due to the fact that these 3 are on 100 resistance, and one of these or 2 of these always resist every time. Well, not every time, because I do win eventually, but it's not really a win if you go into it 3 times and you lose twice and then win once, right? So I think this is a defense I would run. I see it a whole lot in G3. And trust me, I really do. I see it a whole lot in G3. I just saw it last week and I was rushing. I see it a whole lot. So if it's just runed well, I think this will get you a lot of wins. But I'm not going to complete it now, but this is the one I will build in his account improvement. And currently his defense rate is 40%, so that's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm sorry that I'm switching it out. I'm pretty sure there are more people that could answer this as you start climbing. It's just that in C2, they just don't have a lot of units, or they don't have the abundance of units or AOs that could deal with variety of defenses, and this is probably one of them because you don't really see a whole lot of Leo ragdoll defenses in low level or in high level, so it's kind of new, I guess. I don't know, but this is Asia server. I could be totally wrong. So again, if you're an Asia server, if you think my recommendation is not right, please put it in the comment below and let this account owner know, because I would rather have him get correct and valuable information rather than me spitting out my opinion that is coming from global server, which might be incorrect, right? Which might not apply to this server. And arena offense, okay, I am gonna rebuild this offense because, like I said, he has a couple of Swift sets that could work, and we'll just give the fastest Swift set to Escher, which he kind of has right now, which is pretty fast, right? I would want to put the Chiu on a despair set, so we're gonna switch this out, and I think I'm gonna give him higher accuracy to deal with the half assist. That's what Miyo-Oki does. Shout out to Miyo-Oki, I love your videos, and I hate the fact that you have so many fast Swift runes, and you get G2 or G1 in RTA. Your runes are awesome, and sadly I don't have those runes. And then finally the Galleon, which is fine like this, but I might actually put it on a fight set, double fight set, just to bring out more damage from the Leah, which will be a Swift build. However, I will put her on 100 crit rate if I can, because I think that's like a must. You're not getting any crit rate lead here. But he requested 2 AOs. Whoo, look at all of these, and he already has this AO. Let's see what he's doing here, because I was going to make him this AO. Whoa, what is that fast stealth void for? 100 res, it's not 100 res, so that's a problem. Okay, shield will blade. I would rather get a higher resistance here. Maybe even put it on a fight set if I can, like double fight will, something like that. And Bale must be really squishy though, so this is the issue, right? It's really squishy Bale, not on will, not gonna work. So I see how to fix this, so we're gonna improve that. And also I will be making a offense where he puts in the Christina here, right? Because Christina is simply awesome. I don't care what people say, Christina is super good. So I will go for this defense as well. But I did notice there was a comment a long time ago, people telling me that in Asia server or in China server, there isn't a lot of those fast defenses anymore. So let's take a look at some of these. That's a fast defense there. This is a slow one, but Leah should be able to deal with this. A tanky defense, which the Leah should easily take care of, usually. These are the offenses that I would make and see how it works in the variety of defenses that he meets during his rush. And believe me, the record that he currently has is from rushing. So he is rushing, and it's surprising that he's not getting G1 plus with his RTA record. So we will definitely want to help him with that, because it looks like this account is definitely capable. I am not going to give him any recommendations on RTA. Although last season he didn't reach G1. I guess he wasn't close, but he did reach G2 at a certain point. So good for you. I'm pretty sure you have your own type of playstyle. I am not going to give you any recommendations because you already told me you're using Riley, Verd, and Ragdoll, which seems like a playstyle of your own due to the fact that you have the Ragdoll. But that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed this account review. If there's anything else that you guys would want me to do in Summer's World, please put a comment below. If you guys believe that the comments that I gave him are not valid, or you guys have a better idea, then also please put that comment again, because I would rather have him get valuable and informative comments rather than me giving my opinions and it being wrong in this particular server. So please always don't take my word as the truth or as the answer, because it's certainly not. There are more people with more experience than me. There are people that are higher level than me. But anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy the content, please like and subscribe, because that really helps me and encourages me to continue with this content. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.